There is definitely a war going on in the world today. Just scrolling through social media and seeing all the posts that are starting to be so much alike on how people have been hurt or how people have come into their lives and, portrayed to be one thing and they ended up hurting them. And it's definitely a battle, a spiritual battle that is going on between good and evil and light and darkness. And a lot of people don't know how to balance that out within themselves because a lot of people have trouble looking inward. A lot of people don't understand that, you can't actually just go out there doing these things to other people just because it's been done to you. And a lot of people just will not do the work. They rather spread that hurt and they rather spread that confusion and that demon rather than to try to do the work. But they put that mask on, and portray themselves as being something of light or as good. And I always tell people, a person that is evil or that is bad for you, they don't come to you portraying themselves being good. Being evil. They come to you portraying themselves being good. And that lets you know right there that as long as you do good and have good intentions, you always win in the end. There's definitely been a shift that has been going on for a long time, and things have changed places, should I say. The North is now the South and the South is now the North. What people perceive as being good is now being perceived as something that is bad, and so on and so on. But, it's just one of those crazy things that, judgment is really here. If you're not the type of person who's working on yourself and you're out here just constantly creating chaos, your karma is right here ready to actually, a lot of people are already getting karma. That's why they are going from person to person trying to stop that demon or that karma from biting their ass or trying to stop that feeling. They use others as tools to make themselves feel better. And it's a sad thing, but it's just what the hell it is, where you definitely cannot judge a book by its cover. And me personally, I'm one of these women where I don't like to look like other so-called spiritual conscious women. I've been down that road and I tell a lot of brothers, just because she may rock a natural or she may wear the stones and all of these types of things, even the brothers, these earthy eccentric brothers, just because they portray a certain look does not mean that they are, a benevolent person. And a lot of people see me again and, they'll see me cloaked and they'll see me in my cape. And I like looking like that because a true person with the eye and a spirit, they will know me by, my works, and they will know right away because whoever's for you is for you. And it's just one of those things where everybody's trying to put on, looking like they are, spiritual in a good way when they are totally not. A lot of them are rotten as hell on the inside, and they are far from, being good people. They are far from healed, and their intentions are to control you with things. It's given to a lot of people just to see what they would do with it, and a lot of people will abuse it. And me personally, I like to play the fool, to the person who thinks they're fooling me a lot of times. Sometimes, I get blindsided, but there's an inner knowing when you worked on yourself. There's an inner knowing that it always shows you just a little bit. And again, you have to go inward to be able to pay attention and to know these things, to feel these things. And as long as you're moving in love and good intentions, you never, ever lose in the end. It may seem like it when you're getting hurt. It may seem like it when you're losing people in your life. But again, you never lose with being in divine order and on the highest frequency, which is love. And once you do that, the highest frequency of self-love is also one of the best things that you can have for you. But to my people who have taken time to step back and go inward and look at themselves and take accountability for any type of hurt that has been brought in their lives, and understand that you have to do more work on yourself. And we've been hurt, but we still choose not to rub that hurt off on other people, but we choose to be by ourselves and pay attention to the red flags and the signs. I commend you, because these days it seems like the power is given to these people. It seems like these people are getting away with everything that they are doing to people, and really they're not. I know the Christians always talk about revelations, but I call it revelations. A lot of things are being revealed if you just go within and pay attention to it. The power that those people seem to have is really going to be diminished, because take Puffy, for instance, P. Diddy. A lot of these people knew what was going on, A lot of people knew that he was abusing power, like a lot of people do. A lot of men get power and they abuse women. They do a lot of these things. And the people that put him in power and that contracted him into power, they knew this. You know what I'm saying? But now the scales have to be weighed, and they are taking that power back. They're actually sacrificing him for it. And, that's the thing. They have to do certain things, to actually feel like they're weighing it out. Even with playing God, these people do these types of things. And